Hello everyone. Today I will show you how to run to floor 40 with my new perm tool. But before we get started, for our comp, we used 2 pebbles, 1 sprout and 5 shellies. The pebbles distract, the shellies extract, and the sprout heals, which is common sense. The pebbles, me and Spring, are practicing duo distracting, which means you alternate between floors, and the shellies are practicing the sync strat and the leader strat. Nothing interesting happens on the first few floors, so therefore we will be skipping them and we will only be covering hard floors. On floor 10, we get our first main, which is Shelly. And just like any team, we beat it flawlessly, as Shelly is the easiest main, often considered uncommon at times. We get our first Astro of the run, and it definitely won't be our last, and will probably be the least problematic. And after passing the Twisted to the main distractor Spring, the floor goes smoothly without any flaws, so we will be only covering hard floors like this. On floor 18, we get our first Gordy of the run, which goes by pretty flawlessly as Gordy isn't a threat by its own. I do still end up getting jump scared by Cosmo though. On floor 20, we get our first Twisted Pebble alongside Twisted Gordy. At first, I actually didn't know that Pebble was on the floor, and I only noticed when I realized that he was actually on me. I cannot jungle right now, so I tell Sprout to take Poppy away from me so I can kite Pebble alone. After the comments have been dealt with, there's nothing really much to comment about, as Twisted Pebble is now easy. Especially when I'm in the best kiting spot on the map. This kiting spot slows Pebble down enough, and Pebble cannot juke you, so I recommend this spot if you do want to kite Pebble. If you do want to jungle kite though, then you should definitely use those tables as well to grant extra room for stamina regeneration and just the island for you to swerve around. You might see that I'm using a lot of my stamina whilst distracting Twisted Pebble, and this is because I am not hugging walls tightly, and therefore I have to sprint as Pebble isn't slowing down enough. This is a very common mistake, and you guys should definitely not do it whenever you guys try to distract Twisted Pebble. Due to my poor stamina management though, I ended up having to use all of my box of chocolates, which is definitely not a good impression. On floor 21 we get Gordy and Shelly, and you may ask, how is this actually hard? Well, I will tell you later. Whilst we are distracted, Twisted Gordy ends up becoming enraged, and that means I'd have to kite him at a speed disadvantage. For now, our team has been doing as smoothly as it could ever go, though this was about to change on floor 26 when we came across our small little hurdle. On floor 26 we get Twisted Shelly, Sprout, and Astro, which on paper is pretty easy because even a Pebble without any speed trinkets could easily outwalk it. Though on this floor, we face a lot of gathering issues which exhausts us of a lot of resources. As I was trying to go to projector room, one of our Shellys ended up taking aggro off all of my Twisteds, which you will see right now. This ends up causing a lot of chaos and makes me use a lot of stamina and eventually get hit, which causes a lot of atrocities. And after all this, all Twisteds are gathered, and that means the floor could now go by normally. After all this chaos, just 2 floors later something detrimental happens, which is our first death of this whole entire run. But this is also a boring floor, so I will go over it very quickly. So after all the distractors came back to the elevator, we weren't paying attention to a Shelly, and that means one of our Shellys died. On floor 33 we got 3 mains, Sprout, Shelly and Gordy. Though these 3 aren't really a problem, as you can outwalk nearly all of them, and Gordy isn't much of a problem as long as you don't aggro him before panic timer. After gathering all the Twisteds successfully, the whole floor goes like a cakewalk, until the panic timer hits where I have to kite the fastest Twisted in the whole game besides Dial. Twisted Gordy moves at a 32 speed, which is around 2 points faster than Pebble, without any speed trinkets to boost its run speed. It's been a while since we had a hard floor that we struggled with, but this was about to change as on floor 36, we had our hardest challenge so far, which was Twisted Pebble in a blackout. After passing the Twisted to Sprout, I end up taking Twisted Pebble by myself, which in my opinion isn't really that hard if you kite him just by yourself. Though Sprout ends up taking aggro from me, which results in a hit, which is a pretty major slip up. After this, I end up losing Pebble a couple more times, though this doesn't really result in a hit nor cause major chaos. Though my Pebble kiting spot is definitely blocking a machine, so later I must move. After moving, I stay here for the rest of the floor, because this is the only area where you could actually kite Pebble without losing aggro on him or him juking you. Just 4 floors later, we get out the exact same combo we had on floor 20 again. Pebble plus Gordy. Though just like any other Pebble floor, we don't really slip up that much and the floor goes by smoothly overall. Aside from the time I had to move due to many machines being on the Pebble kiting spot. on floor 41, we decided to do the top floor, which you might think we did it flawlessly, but became one of our most detrimental floors for the whole entire run. You see, whilst gathering all the twisted, one of our distractors decides to bark at going dial, and that ends up getting me killed. After my death, the whole team falls apart as 3 other people end up dying to dial. Even though this unfortunate ending happened, this run has been very great, and it certainly won't be our last, as we will be rerunning next week. This run has been some of the best runs for me so far in my whole career, as I broke my house floor record and got my house floor to floor 41, as well as found a new perm team which I will be doing runs with nearly every week. Though, now you may enjoy the outro whilst I get my good rest, as holy shit I'm burnt out right now, so you guys may as well enjoy the outro and have a nice day.